For those of you that, one, haven't seen the title, two, don't know the history, and three, just generally don't care, I'm about to go back into a troubled past of mine from when I restarted streaming. That being with Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm not gonna be that, I'm not gonna be that guy, but, like, I'm sorry, there's just too much for me not to... In fact, even as we speak right now, I'm currently pulling a few things out of my Steam library. For those of you that want to know what the hell's going on, and why I despise this series, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments of the VOD, and I won't read them. But with that said, I'd rather we finish this one before we did anything else. So, well, before even thinking about doing the next game, here's a hint. I'm not doing that unless you guys... So, you'll see it. You'll see it when we go over into that screen. Anyway.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, you see there? You see there? I have updated the sub goal. Or reset it so that well, I'm not planning on doing Danganronpa 2 anytime soon, and I highly doubt people are gonna be sub-bombing me again. That was just a one-time thing, I hope. With that said, let's continue. Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told ya, there's a corpse hanging out here!
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? Wow, I left at the worst time. I left this game in limbo way too quickly. What? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with a mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? The heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach. Their clothes are stained up right. It's gonna pain me to be nice to this game. Red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you.
How can you be so How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least.
Huh? How can you tell?
Well, I think I see the outline of her chest, and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then! Let's just tear the mask clean off!
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask, and in the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. Well, goddamn. The body blew up. It blew up and it blew up. Yeah. Oh my god. What the hell? My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up. Put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on. Dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it.
What the hell, man?
It exploded?
What did you say?
Had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body.
What?
It's burnt to a crisp!
That's beyond well done, man.
Right, I should probably... Getting that up. Don't compare it to a steak! I'll never be able to eat steak again! Now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's
Kyoko.
Kyoko! Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But, I mean, who else?
There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What? The mastermind?
what the heck?
Come on, there's no way! The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious! I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. Hey, Rain.
Hey,
You doing okay?
yeah, I'm fine. I'll probably join for a little bit. I still got time.
Okay. Give me a moment.
At the very least, do a little bit of Byakuya for you.
Okay.
But I have reason to believe that may be true. Mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if the master is dead, right?
But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said?
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
What the heck? He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't.
And then that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about?
The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know.
Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
22 words every guy wants to hear.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here. It's a female? That would match the body's characteristics.
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro? And she's a student here? And she's the ultimate despair? But she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? What the heck? None of this makes any sense! To just suddenly show up and then die?
I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
Hey, wait!
What?
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What? Oh yeah! She got totally blown up, huh?
Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her.
Oh, she survived!
Oh, she survived.
Okay, that's... Alright, that's funny.
I would expect no other reaction towards Toko/Genocide Jill at this point.
Yeah, same here. I went Byakuya on this one.
I could fix her.
Sure, I'll let you do that. Huh? What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen.
Oh.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm with you, Hero.
And the knife. Right now, I have to focus on the body. Oh, really now? Right? I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. Yeah. Hold up. Wait a minute. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
Sorry, I was eating wings.
You're good.
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah. This was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this... Oh.
I've never. Oh, sorry. I thought that was Makoto.
I did too.
I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to?
So even you don't know then.
Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task.
Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked.
You mean...
So, in other words,
The biolab, the data center, the headmaster's rooms, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands.
So I'm your errand boy now?
Oh,
What's up?
wait, I thought there was one more thing about the body we had to examine.
I can't go anywhere till I've checked out if... Okay.
Hmm.
To the map, to the map, to the map, to the map. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Alright. Process of elimination, let's do it.
Alright.
The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Give it a shot. Click. It fits! Then this must be then this is the key to the data center. Huh. Good for you, Makoto. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden.
Good. Maybe we can examine the rest of the body. So you're back. How'd it go?
I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor.
Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, I guess we're not examining that body right now.
Damn it! Fuck you, Byakuya. Here we are.
Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right?
You're asking that question now?
Don't worry, we have Makoto.
Gee, thanks. Maybe you pick up your dry cleaning too? What?
In other words,
It's in your hands.
Again?
It means I trust you.
That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Alright.
Sorry, just seeing Toko just pop out of nowhere at the end of the hall.
She's in the corner where she belongs. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Okay. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What? Hey, that's...
Hero extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single camera, every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us.
Watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
The mastermind's... Oh, damn it.
You're good. The mastermind's private room, without a doubt.
The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here.
Maybe that's why there's a giant door with Makuma's grinning mug staring back at us.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
Then I think this settles it.
Huh?
The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. It was that was the body of Mukuro Ikasaba, and she was the mastermind.
Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead?
It would seem so.
For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself.
Back off, you incurable sin.
Keep it in your pants, bitch.
I hope it came across I tried to say that as Byakuya.
Yeah, I could feel it. Don't worry. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was it that...
But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole!
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on!
That's enough.
No. We have to check this area thoroughly first.
Huh? But what about the exit?
If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
Murdered?
So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh, sorry. I think Makoto asked that.
I forget which one it is. Log. So you think so too, huh?
Naturally. Sorry.
You're good.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be this way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
I refuse to give this girl any voice that...
I'll do it then.
No, I don't want to put that burden on you either.
It's not a burden. I like voice acting, you wimp.
Even so.
Fine, you're the boss.
Eh. I don't know, she just reminds me of her a bit too much.
I get it, but at the same time, Toko's a fictional character.
Thankfully. Anyway.
And that other person is rotting in hell.
Eh,
Or will.
whatever the case. The Mastermind's purpose, and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to all those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here.
Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind.
Elephant in the room, thy name is Monokuma. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you used that key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. He is right. The Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. I wouldn't be too sure.
Yeah, Hina's the only one right now keeping a clear head about everything outside of Makoto.
Thankfully. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop alter ego was installed on.
They're all on, but they seem to be locked.
So, what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And alter ego.
You may well be right about that. But there's no point in thinking about it now.
You're right. That's one thing.
I hate it when Byakuya is right. I hate it when Jackass has a point.
Yeah. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway?
What else is there to investigate?
Eh, hold up.
Oh. Yeah.
There's nothing showing up on this one.
Huh? Hey, look! Next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses! It's totally one of those high-def antennas!
Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we can watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here!
Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way into TV land before you know it.
I mean, I get the
I
reference.
doubt any of you have actually watched Quantum Leap. Don't you bullshit me, hero.
I mean,
I doubt any of you fuckers are old enough to have watched Quantum Leap.
definitely not. I get the reference, but what's he talking about?
Okay.
Hey, you still don't have the TV fix?
You know?
Just give me some time, okay? I gotta make sure we can drive Spaceship Earth safely.
I think I know what you're trying to say, but I also think I have no idea.
Sorry.
Oh, that's just it.
Talk to Toko.
I guess.
What's your problem?
Hurry up and find something for Master. Okay.
Please stop calling him that.
Exactly. So, you think you can fix the TV?
You know?
Just a little longer. What, you really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning kid here.
What do you mean by that, Hero?
I have no idea, but I don't feel offended.
No, I'm not offended by Hero. I'm just confused.
Okay.
Alright, let's talk to people. Why was the mastermind murdered? Figure that out. We need to find out the identity and the purpose of the mastermind. Thank you, Byakuya.
Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors are there. There are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are.
As fast as they are. Same.
Yeah.
we-
Okay.
Maybe. Do you want me to look up the guide, or?
Might help?
Yeah, let me.
Okay.
You know?
Alright. Trigger. Happy. Havoc. Guide.
Hey, wait a minute. And the master's been using to spy on us. Yeah. Okay.
You thought you
Mastermind-
missed something, didn't you?
The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here, and the mastermind has been using them all to spy on us. Huh? Brain,
Oh, you want me to read it?
grab my shotgun.
No.
Y'all can read it.
You know?
Oh! Oh! What's wrong?
Good news for y'all. Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working.
Really?
Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it.
Friggin' idiot mastermind. Oh, you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
They were sitting here watching TV the whole time. I really thought they could get away with it.
Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
This feels like that Spaceballs bit of when they hit the current point in the movie.
Now. You're looking at now.
Hey,
What happened to
What
that?
are you doing?
That's really weird.
You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try.
Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but
Huh?
Huh?
What? What?
what?
Yeah! Been a while, you friggin' bastards!
And yet, it wasn't long enough. Monokuma!
How? You're supposed to be dead. Yeah! Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like half a day at most.
How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
That's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off. It's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
let me
No,
in here.
we are supposed to get out of here.
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
You already did for me.
Well now.
Whew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. Guess let's just get to the point now.
The point?
Hey.
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew who was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us a surveillance feed?
Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world! It's the most popular thing on TV!
What?
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world! It's the most popular thing on TV!
It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand a deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible!
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. It's a good thing his series died back when V3 was released. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Yeah. There's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually.
What if they already did? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all the communications like that, you need astronomical amount of resources.
Yep. Hey, Len.
Wrong. Out me.
I'm trying to trudge through it.
Well, I just got out of the shower, so I can't help just yet.
Well, either way. Either way, you're here now. That's all that matters. And it helps that I have
yes.
more than one person here to alleviate my suffering.
Well, I will do plenty to assist momentarily, but right now I'm, doing the things that you do after a shower.
True. Yep. So, how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean... I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding
Okay,
excitement.
things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for one heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait. I can't
Yeah, you were still on chapter 5. I was like, what? Took me a second.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright.
I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
Oh, what, Len, do you wanna take
Yeah,
some of the
I
guys
got
off
it.
these?
When if it's small lines, then like I'm good because like I said, I'm just getting like dressed and dried off. But I
That's
can do
fair.
this.
Hmm.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did you just say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko.
What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died.
The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility.
The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself.
Myself?
Anyway, we'd better begin.
But we're gonna have to have a class trial. Then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life.
Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko?
Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all.
Okay. Well, I better start by checking out that Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. And bullet one.
Yep.
So how-
Okay, now we're back here.
I wasn't here for it.
Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. Just need to do what I always do. Elephant in the room,
Yeah.
number one. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but feels like something feels like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Just like I thought.
So, what are you speculating?
My finger's stuck.
Sure.
I'm trying to do what I can to get through this game.
Is it that bad, bro?
I'll tell you later. Anyway, there's a knife
Mental
laying on the ground.
resources.
Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it under here. Thrown it over here. Monokuma
It wasn't-
said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back.
Considering how big that explosion was, it didn't go very far, all things considered.
Yeah. Does that mean this knife was what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me that night, or last night, they were holding that knife. The same knife that was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. I have a few contradictions with that, but I'm sure we'll get to that later. So, maybe the smash person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was kind of in a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And then I... And if this really is Kyoko, would it mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me? Why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from that night, last night. No, it can't be. There's no way.
Yeah, we still need to look over the body itself.
Yeah. I checked the body more thoroughly. Maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Hold up! Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. So it's not Kyoko. Obviously not. Kyoko doesn't wear fake nails.
Does she?
Nope. There's
You sure
also
about that?
something... What?
I don't know. She normally wears leather gloves.
Yep.
You don't know what's under them.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Fake fingernails would be kind of hard to wear with gloves on.
Yeah, it would be incredibly obvious if she were wearing acrylic nails under leather gloves.
Yeah. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is it a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand.
Alright.
The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one piece of it left. Only one little piece of it left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. If the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. It explains like the bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right?
I think you need to move up a bit further on.
The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right?
So what are you thinking?
I might have been slightly spoiled, but this ain't Kyoko. I know for sure that much.
I think we've examined everything we have at the body.
Yeah, more than likely.
What about that building there?
Nope. Huh? Oh, hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean that the murder must have taken place either before or after. No, definitely after. Actually, no. It's totally useless no matter what. There you go, buddy. It sounds like it's somewhere else, but where? I should take a look in the tool shed. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet, covered in mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean, completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That's the one thing in here that concerns me.
I think that's everything in this shed.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. So,
Try talking to Byakuya.
alrighty.
Good timing, Ricardo. I want to talk to you.
What did you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi.
Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night.
Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime.
How can you know that's for sure?
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here,
In other words,
so the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night.
What?
Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis
Are me and Kyoko?
are me.
that's
Sorry.
right.
You're good.
And if the victim really is Kyoko.
Then I'm the only one without an alibi.
Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you?
I'm telling the truth, I was in my room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so...
That's hardly an alibi.
I know.
So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here.
I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Okay. That
Alright,
ain't good.
I think you have to try talking to everybody else.
Alrighty.
11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and?
Serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh?
Sorry, I just realized that's probably being picked up on the thing. I'm so sorry.
That is... I'm getting Kamen Rider Gaim right now from you.
I was packing up for my trip on the 19th.
Ah, I get you.
Yeah, I like to be prepared.
No,
I
I get
should-
you.
I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I get there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe. That's when she found the body. What time was it then?
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
can.
I don't think he can read it.
Oh, sorry. No, I can hear you. Hold on. Sorry. Well, when we left the gym, it was about 9. It was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably on 9 on the dot now.
That's right. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah,
Now that you mentioned it, I think you're right.
so I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job.
Thanks, hero.
That's just kind of how he is. Worthless.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
Try. I think Allie or whoever.
Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up?
If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. There was also there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained in blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting, bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground. I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. And now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just I still have the guide up, and it says after we talked, because it went Byakuya, Aoi, Hiro, and then look at the red control box, which we already did.
Yeah.
It doesn't technically matter which order you do it in, as long as it's done.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are certain things that it definitely does want done in a certain order, but,
Yeah.
that's different.
I think you, it says next, talk to Byakuya again.
Alright.
In other words,
All 4 of us have airtight alibis. The ones who don't have alibis.
Are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko.
And I'm the only one without an alibi.
So, okay, this seems to be the same.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's dead. Maybe try looking at the red control box again?
Oh. Sprinkler control panel. It's set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? If the body was here before then, the sprinklers would have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Yeah. Somewhere else, but where? Ow. Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to this case.
What are we missing?
Let me try to remember.
Oh, wait.
I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo, what's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
Yeah, right?
What's wrong?
There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? So weird. Wonder when I disappeared.
But I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle.
Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case?
Okay, now talk to Byakuya.
Okay, not done yet.
Cause it did.
Probably I've done before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What? Limit my options? Oh.
I got it.
Okay.
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room.
I have a choice. I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow for his room key.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy!
Talk-
Hey, Byakuya?
If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial.
Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it.
I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story.
Then, will you go with me?
Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not.
Come back later, huh?
Well, aren't you helpful?
Okay, and in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area.
Alright.
One area.
Do you know where that one area is, Sbeve?
I am currently drawing a blank.
You have to go to the gym.
I was about to tell him.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you have to go to the gym so you can look over the broken Monokuma.
Alright. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know? I just found something. What is it?
It's...
Huh? It's what?
A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
Oh. Bomb! Bomb. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Aha! Okay. Check everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I
Alright.
should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya.
Okay, thank you, game. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Give me a moment. Hello, Shadow Viper. Thank God we have fast travel.
Yep. Alright, douchebag.
You think you can go
Hey.
soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go.
Dad, wait for me! Byakuya walked up without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms.
Yeah, speak to him before entering the room. Well then, here we go.
Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole. And then...
And it's open.
Looks like it. Thanks. And now, in we go.
Time to invade Best Girl's privacy.
So, this is Kyoko's room. Elephant in the room? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve?
I think it's probably a key. And the lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse.
It doesn't really...
We get it, you're privileged.
Yeah. Eat the rich. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks.
Really? What?
Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to.
The dojo? Okay, the dojo. That's on...
Y'all don't have to go there yet.
Oh.
Yeah, there's still more stuff to investigate here. Well...
There's a bathroom. Might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Good boy. Good boy.
Alright. Well, technically... Okay. Well, it says to talk to Byakuya first, that you wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for?
Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here?
Sorry.
Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here.
More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Come on, catch up. There it is. Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens.
I'm sure you have it here somewhere. Found it!
What's in the envelope?
Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it.
Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the
Get fucked.
sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there?
Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be?
Gee, I
I don't know
wonder.
why.
I wonder!
If only I made the joke that Makoto Nagi was a bitch ass motherfucker the entire playthrough, and then just for the paper to also say, "You're a bitch ass motherfucker."
But something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, what's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 in the student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... that's it! This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. This is what she left behind.
I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir. That seems a little significant.
Considering it's in gold, yeah.
Yeah, for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mukuro's profile. The ultimate soldier. A mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way I can even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this.
Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering.
And this is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in.
I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard said that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Wow! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero! Doc, it's you!
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? What? Uh-oh! You found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. Baka. I hate that I did that joke. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? Oh, who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rules violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh. So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words.
That's right! There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16! 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying
Yeah.
hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Again,
Sorry,
22 words that the 22 words every man wants to hear.
Yeah. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You good?
You need water?
I'm fine. I'll get water before Pathfinder starts.
Okay.
Did you say something?
Yeah, sorry, the thing's lagging. Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have the extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
You already did it for me. Okay, can't believe I'm actually getting good advice from the bear! But, whatever.
I mean,
help
I
is
like-
help. Kyoko wears these gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? What, you were saying something, Len?
Oh, I was just saying I like the bear. He's a piece of shit. I love it.
That is a lot of conflicting information, but sure. Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears these gloves, to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about... Oh, damn it.
No, it's fine. Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
Huh?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull.
Heh.
Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16
He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. I hate that the text boxes all look the same. Which is why I'm
Just gotta
glad
make sure-
in the Danganronpa video I actually tried to differentiate them between the speakers.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, in later games, it does make it a little more clear. The names are a bit bigger. Pictures are readily available of who's speaking.
Thank God.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? Why now?
He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
What?
That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game.
Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko?
Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Yukasawa isn't the culprit.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Sorry, the screen's loading.
You're good.
We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit.
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is?
You okay,
Well,
Boo?
then.
I know. Are you actually sick?
I'm just getting over a cold. I'm fine.
Okay.
Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation.
I should find out if that key and the dojo are really connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Honestly, it's kind of easier to do Byakuya's voice.
That's good.
Alright. Because it is a bit closer to my natural register.
Aha! Hold up! There are wooden lockers here. They use wood-block keys just like in those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go into one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right?
I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total.
They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wired up ball of duct tape. Wonder what this is used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case.
Is duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps...
Byakuya?
Forget it. Come on, We need to continue on to the next location.
Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir.
Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that?
Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something?
I'm sorry, but there's something I have to do for the sake of the stream. And that being...
What's up?
So now we know two things. You're an idiot.
For context, I played the You're an Idiot thing I have on my soundboard in Twitch.
Anyways, I have to dip.
Okay.
We're starting Pathfinder things starting up.
See ya, buddy.
Later.
Later. Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry.
I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know about the archive like the back of its hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, the continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, and the only reality. You sure about that, bud? You sure about that? These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? And to show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Yep. Trial time.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. I'm surprised we're getting into it this early in the game. Well, this early.
Yeah,
in the
this
stream.
chapter is really short.
Thank God.
There's a reason for that. No. It's because chapter 6 is really fucking long. Like, the trial is really fucking long.
Oh God.
Whoa! Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Sorry.
You're good.
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto ranked high enough for you two to go together? Just the two of you? What are you, jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. You'll be here any moment. You'll be here any second. Any second. You'd show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again.
Sorry, I was drinking water.
You're good.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or...
Or what?
Jesus!
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I make you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words, I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
What are you... Oh.
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rules have been broken.
Kyoko!
Kyoko, you're still alive!
No! That's a ghost!
Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulations did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no official penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, I'll Hustle your butts in onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die!
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
Perhaps. But that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right! Now we gotta deal with a ghost!
I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me!
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
But
Did it freeze?
No?
Or did it just not pick me up? Okay.
No, you're good.
I'll be happy when this trial is over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed the announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then, when did you find out?
So,
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. It took some time to go over the crime scene first. I couldn't go into a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can. I'm sorry, when I heard that, my brain went to the fucking mystery mouse tool.
Yeah.
And... I'm sorry.
You're good.
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What? Whew.
just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma!
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now, I want to focus on surviving our current situation,
It would seem
because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For her? That's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone, right? So, why would she say that it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? If only.
Are you?
Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the doors slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Oh god, this room is so gaudy, I hate it!
So, I just want to warn you, there are 2 endings to this chapter.
What?
I'm not gonna go for either. I'm not going for both, thankfully, but...
No. The thing is, you actually want to go for the... You want to go for the other one first? Because real shit, it will loop you back to the choice, and it's really funny.
Oh. I guess I'm gonna be asking you to help me out for that.
Don't worry, it's very obvious. It's like incredibly obvious which one you're supposed to pick.
Okay. Just let me know when we get to that choice.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this.
And yet, it wasn't long enough.
Time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show!
So, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception,
The deadly bullshit of the class trial. So is it really just the mental association with that one person that makes this game difficult to swallow as a whole, or is it that you just don't like the game? Like, I don't care.
There's a lot for this game that I just find weird. Just too weird for my palate.
That's fair. I mean, hey.
And I like Psychonauts!
I mean, fair. I will say this. Japanese humor is always fucking weird. It's either actually fucking weird or like it's not too bad, but it is sort of a you get used to it type of thing, at least for me specifically.
All right, let's do it.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the result. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
He's so stupid. He's so fucking stupid. I will never like him. Like, I've said this before, I'll say it again. When your entire fucking gimmick is that, like, you're supposed to be funny because you're stupid, you're not a character. You're an annoyance. Hi, Ryuji Sakamoto from Persona 5.
Damn, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I hate that motherfucker for real.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Hero, you're drunk. Go home.
There's a limit to how much
He's not drunk, he's
ridiculousness
just
I can
stupid.
tolerate.
At least his mom's hot.
You know what? I'm choosing not to question anything.
Okay.
What?
So I just have to prove that the corpse
I'm
isn't
choosing not to
Kyoko,
ask.
right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait that Kyoko have that...
I got it!
Yay! There we
I'm
go.
talking about her
Whoa,
gloves.
that's a lot of health.
They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
This
In that
is
case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained
also
why she
kind of
actually
it's a
wears
shorter
those
trial,
gloves.
but it's still kind of long.
And would you happen to know?
No,
the
I'm
answer?
serious. The next one,
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently, you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
I just want to warn you about chapter 6. It's like 6 hours long.
Jesus!
Wearing any gloves, right?
Like the trial. I could be misremembering. I'm gonna go double check.
Okay, that might be a good idea.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to. Alright.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
Damn it.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Ain't
I
that the
agree.
truth?
Thank you, Yasu.
I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I can prove it.
Okay, then prove the dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in
Give it
the
a miss.
explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely...
This entire discussion is idiotic.
It's tattoo on the right hand, right?
I believe so.
That Kyoko there. Okay,
And
prove it.
The dead body
wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the
Nope,
link,
it's
like I
not.
told you.
Shoot. That
My bad.
Kyoko there.
I don't have that guide up
Prove it.
because you
Prove
didn't
she's
ask.
not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Shoot.
Well,
Hold on, let
good
me
thing
just
they
go
have so much health.
That Kyoko there is
You,
just a
I think
ghost.
you can pause during this.
Impossible.
Actually, hold up. Let me get the guide.
Thank you. I'm getting it myself, but I don't know what guide you use.
I don't know what guide was used.
I might have over exaggerated the length of the trial. Who joined?
Hey,
I'm
JD.
here.
Okay, so Sammy, how long is chapter 6? Because I thought chapter 6's trial was really fucking long.
It is long, about like maybe 2 hours, I think, probably.
Oh, is it just 2 hours? I thought that there was a trial. I thought that the last trial was one of like 6 hours. Hold on.
I mean, let me double check just to be sure. Wait, are we just talking about like just the class trials for the
Yeah,
chapters, or are we talking about like chapters as a whole?
No, the class trials.
Okay.
Okay, so excuse me. So chapter number
The dead body
5
wasn't
takes
wearing
about
gloves.
2 hours.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then
Okay,
she was wearing gloves before the
Chapter 6's class trial is 2 hours and 30 minutes.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, it's V3. V3's final trial is
There's
about
no
4
way
hours.
The corpse was wearing gloves.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Whoever it was, they were wearing
Mine-
fake
okay, I
nails,
like V3.
remember?
Um,
I imagine
I'm
trying to
biased.
wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
See, lad, I told you.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves.
Oh, I
to
know. I
cover
was just
her
fucking with you,
hands, right?
dude. I know everything about this game.
And yet the
And
next
I guess
piece of
so.
evidence is going to be the tattoo on the right hand.
Yep.
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands.
So I already
to
told
wear
him
fake nails.
that hey, there is 2 endings to this chapter, and you are to pick the not correct one because it loops you back.
No women, it's you.
Yeah, I was going to mention that to Speed and seeing if he could be able to make an extra save.
No, it loops you back. Don't worry.
I know, but still, better safe than sorry.
The
No,
dead
yeah,
body
absolutely.
doesn't belong to
But
Kyoko.
they're
Should've
the
been obvious since she's
the
standing
not
right
correct
here.
choice was really
Okay, so
funny.
then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said.
God, he's
You're
so
the one
stupid.
who's been dragging us around
Yeah,
in
he
circles.
is a lot more stupider than me.
No, you at least have you have much higher intelligence than Urchin Head over there.
I know. That's why I said that he's more stupider than me.
Oh, thank God.
Because at least I
Which,
have
by the
more
way,
than
actually,
one brain cell. Than that
Actually,
fucker.
speaking of urchins, have you seen urchins hugging someone's finger?
You?
It's actually
see.
adorable. I love it.
I'm gonna look that up. Just for the hell of it. Also, I apologize if you guys hear any noises going in the background because me and my brother, we've been watching the Super Bowl and we're happy that the Seahawks are kicking the Patriots' ass.
It's fine. It's a good thing I don't do sports. Anyway. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there.
Can't confirm, but the one that is dead there is Mukuro Kusaba, but okay, fine.
Kyoko really is still alive.
When if we can't identify the body, that's where you're gonna have to fire.
Yeah, I just want to hear it.
The face was scorched beyond
Want to
recognition.
hear everything once,
And there
and
wasn't
then...
any description in the Monokuma file.
We'll just let this play out.
Well, if we can't identify the...
I shut it. Is
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, he'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta
I'm
see.
gonna try to move myself to that way, nobody can hear.
That's fine.
From my microphone.
Shut up and her ahead.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this...
My fucking brain can only hear Bryce Pappenbrook. It's so funny.
Yeah.
My name is Adrian Agret.
Meanwhile, I can hear Kirito, I can hear Inosuke, I can hear a lot of characters.
I understand.
Wait, hold
so
on,
many
wait,
of these
does
references
Bryce
you
have-
groupers are talking about.
He doesn't voice Inosuke.
Yes, he does.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Hold on, wait.
Y'all want me to look this up?
No, I know this for sure.
Inosuke.
Because
Oh,
I even know his
that
method
is.
behind
But
it.
I could kind of hear it, but I thought, okay.
I even know his
thought
method behind
that
it. He drinks like really bitter coffee. To
I
get
mean,
into the
I
character.
guess now that you say it, I can hear it, but I just didn't think that was the case.
Well,
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my...
shut it.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Toko, I hate you.
Oh, really?
Compared to the other information we have, the victim is already clear. Hiya. Hiya.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad...
I'm glad that Byakuya is actually helping us on this one.
Yeah, he's no longer being a total conniving douchebag like he did in the previous trials. Now he's dead focused on wanting to take down the mastermind. So...
Yep.
Be good boy, even though he's still an asshole.
Hey,
Yep.
I wouldn't have him any other way.
would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Hangman's Gambit.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the
Oh my god, they're
God,
using her literature skills.
female giant.
Man, after all this time,
They don't use her literature skills very often.
When they do, it looks like when they do, it actually makes her look somewhat interesting and competent.
Good thing it's certain you know who's into Norse mythology isn't here to gush about it.
Luckily, I'm here to gush about Norse mythology because I'm a bit better of a fan of that.
Preach, Viking Lord. Sing it.
Yeah, baby! And besides, Norse and Celtic designs kind of overlap, so...
Potato.
Yeah. I just wanted to get that out of the way.
And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What? Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a true last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
I'm sure someone has already told us in a video I put out not too long ago.
It must have been the
Yeah.
What happened?
Peak Academy headmaster after all.
Let's just say the one person that kind of got Sbeve into doing a Danganronpa stream was the same person that Sbeve and her decided to do a little collab video making a judgment on all the characters.
Or
in Danganronpa.
making jokes.
Making jokes.
But
It did add spoilers into the territory, where Sbeve was never familiar with Danganronpa to begin with in the first place until after that video.
unfortunately, she misunderstood the fact that we were supposed to be making joke descriptions. Anyway.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Considering you survive, I'm pretty sure you still have that family name.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, Let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
There isn't.
Hero, go
I mean,
home.
to be fair, so I'm gonna defend Hero. To be fair, we literally just learned that there was a 16th person here. He doesn't know that Monokuma said there's actually 16. We just sort of found out that there was a 16th. This is actually semi-logical.
Yeah. But either way.
Still.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
That's why.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this
How
time?
is that? So you just came to the conclusion of one of us? Duh. Fuck, I swear. This is why I fucking don't like characters that are meant to be stupid. Because they don't write them as, I'm kind of dumb sometimes. It's, I'm mentally deficient. That might sound shitty, but that's how it's written.
Good thing they managed to change that with some of the dumb characters that are in Danganronpa 2, but I'm gonna keep that hush-hush for now.
Which, if you guys want to have me play Danganronpa 2, go ahead and sub so we can hit that sub goal. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. But I welcome the challenge anyway. I'm not big enough for that challenge to be realized anyway.
Get a hold of
That's gonna
yourself.
take a
We've already
long
narrowed
while
down the
to
list of possible.
What's the what's the sub goal?
That I played Danganronpa 2.
That's not bad. That doesn't seem hard.
Well, someone would have to do what they did in the interim between me starting stream and actually playing Ratchet and Clank, where I just got support bombed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who?
There can only be two suspects.
Oh.
If only.
I got it!
If only.
You've narrowed it down to Yoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Makoto. And Kyoko. Damn it. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? Thankfully I have the guide up right here.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Mine.
Sorry.
You're good.
Well, I just left the gym. It was right before 9, so it's probably right on the dot now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in. So
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Murder happens between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay then, looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear that when the body ended up in the garden. Okay.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, let's just move this on quickly.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Yes, believe?
Yeah?
Get ready for bullet time, Val.
Okay.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Okay. Let's remember.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! You don't know anything! That's enough! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! That's enough! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Hold on! I'm right about this! How can you say it wasn't the...
This should prove it.
Hiya!
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
Whatever keeps you asleep at night.
I'm so sick of her.
You and me both.
So I'm gonna say this real quick. It's really not her fault for the shit that she says, and I can explain why very easily. So she's an SA victim.
Yeah.
Like, mind you, that's not like a complete explanation, but it's something.
Okay.
Let's just move on.
Agreed.
The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the
I'm
sprinklers
gonna
turned
step
on
away
at
and then I'll pop
7:30
back
in the
on.
morning.
So,
Alright. See you, buddy.
Okay.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
It was that easy.
What happened?
The entire goddamn time. All we had to do was to say shut up and he would finally shut up.
No, not really.
I had a feeling that this game.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
She isn't.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
So something that was used to cover the body? Could it have been...
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must touch the body, right? But the body...
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to repeat what Kyoko said.
I think you're gonna need body before
Covering
the
the body
explosion.
with the tarp,
Yep, I have the guy.
the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Okay, good. Never
So
mind.
the reason the tarp was really dirty on one side.
God damn it.
Shoot!
By covering
You were
the
close,
body with the
but
tarp, the
not
killer
that
prevented...
So the reason that was the spring, but the underside, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected from the water.
I have a terrible itchy trigger finger.
By covering the body, the killer prevents...
So the reason that is because the spring, but the underside, it was totally. It's because that side,
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Finally.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? Blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
That's actually kind of sound logic. Good on you, Hero. You get a cookie.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
You still keep that cookie, though, thank God.
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Oh, wait.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Allie, I know you didn't voice her, but your chie is showing.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
Jesus, fucked up.
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Aha!
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Take away your cookie, hero.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway! So, what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought that maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Shut up. Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
if he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it!
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No, that's wrong.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim stabbed in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
You're a fucking idiot.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle cause an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
Yeah. Yeah, Len's on the money. Because, my God, this man is stupid.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her
Ow.
for sure.
Well,
Hold up. Where's the...
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other...
I don't remember how to... Where's the... Oh.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
The knife was a cover-up, and all those other wounds were on her body weren't fresh, which only leaves...
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Well, yeah. She was
And it wasn't you because then...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Ow.
Shoot.
Hi guys.
Then shall we continue
the victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't you then...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet...
No, that's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then... What was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an
I
accident.
hate her.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty...
Eh.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
No, the fuck you aren't.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
A real murder weapon.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds... kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Okay. I don't blame Himeno for doubting it. Because there's one more thing about that weapon. one more secret. Yeah.
The Titanium Arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
If it was just that titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough, which is why they used
the titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo, I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound
Well, it said the weapon must... It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master!
You have no right!
The titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo, I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound
Well, it said the weapon must have been... It seems like an arrow would just be too...
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
You know, I like the moments when she doesn't stutter. Or be a horny-ass bitch.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
That reaction doesn't elicit a, knowing compliance in doing that.
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know?
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Okay.
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean...
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
You should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
No, he's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction to what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Is there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trap. The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro? And Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but that risk means solving the mystery. We have no choice. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. There we go. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. I don't care about achievements, so ha! I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
Okay.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
I'm back.
Voting time?
Welcome back.
So, what I miss?
Well...
Did you not do the bad ending one?
I didn't want to.
Fair enough.
Guess I
That
don't
is
care about
actually
achievements.
Fair.
Especially not about this game.
Chosen as the blackened.
That is perfectly
Will
fair.
you make
and
the
no
right
worries.
choice? Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Damn, motherfucker's definitely forcing it.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Makoto Naegi is guilty as sin? Question
What?
mark?
You think I'm the killer?
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know it's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense!
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. And I'm gonna end it the same way.
Wait for a second there.
Do what?
The moment once we like extended that whole sense thing, that kind of made me remember of like the old dubbing of Dragon Ball Z where fucking Vegeta was going, "Do you understand?" You had like your own little Vegeta, "Do you understand?" moment.
I love that. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment! Wait, wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
By the way,
Yeah?
be fully aware about this other execution here.
Okay.
Well, for two things, but you don't know the other one way later.
Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, the after-school lesson. Wait.
What the hell?
What the fuck? Is he giving him sex ed class? What the fuck?
Hey!
Yeah. No crushing for the lucky boy. Instead, he's gonna be dropping.
Dust in the wind.
Huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on?
Hey, what was that? Oh.
Yeah, it had to be.
Alter ego.
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planned it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this!
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No. You miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck? What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. So waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
I'm not doing all that.
Is he gone?
Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now, it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. Standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. What? Where am I? I woke up
Deja vu.
I just been in this place before.
Higher on the way.
And I know it's my time to go. We had to.
It needed to be done.
Yeah. I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My
I
body
woke up
felt
several hours in a daze.
my body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't a classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Gah! Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit.
Bingo.
Yep. Heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I gonna be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No. I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. With that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking up for a way out of here. Iadoi. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked it at it, it wouldn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten.
By the way, you notice that that little Monokuma thing that's right there on the right?
That's the rocket from the intro sequence?
Yeah, that's the rocket from the intro sequence.
Damn. Continuity.
It served its purpose. For now.
But that was pointless too.
I mean, yeah, it was.
Next, I searched for some water.
I mean...
How can I be sure which to drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But it's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. For making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was... go to sleep. Time for bed! My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Let's find out.
Well, I'm just gonna wait until you see.
Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash. Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
And that's where all the waifus and husbandos belong in. Yeah.
Well, I found there's at least 2 clip-worthy moments out of this stream.
Yeah.
Kyoko!
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in here. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Whew. That really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not! After all, the fact I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
Hmm?
No, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But, Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that! You didn't abandon me! No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive, no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive,
in other words,
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope Speak Academy for one very important reason. So, yeah.
Indeed.
That's right. At least, I did once. Once. Until recently, I had forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible! Amnesia? Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what made you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying that you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself. Which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because amongst everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Foreshadowing.
It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just your personality. Okay. That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here.
Rocket, tank, best match. Sorry.
Well, it wouldn't be a best match because it's actually a rabbit.
I know, but still, I just wanted to get that out of the way
That's
out of the
fair.
system.
Is that an airplane? How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? Alright, let's talk about Yoko. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember. But at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known before. I'm the ultimate detective. The ultimate detective?
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone. Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. Oh.
Yeah. So, Sbeve.
Yeah?
Are the gears turning of everything that you've seen so far?
Including the info that's been given to me. Minus the spoilers.
Fair enough. I should probably do this kind of shit once when you play Danganronpa 2.
If I play it.
If you play it, but we'll see.
There's no way I'm gonna get 100 subs. Well, at least not this year.
Yeah,
I should
true.
really shut my mouth because the logic of how things happen to me is I say things aren't gonna happen and then they do.
Yep.
Just my lot in life.
Don't worry about it.
What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak.
This is true.
Kyoko's dad. It's Hope's Peak's headmaster?
Yes, like
That
she hasn't explained that already.
You dumbass. Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way.
Huh?
Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
Shiengi.
My memory hadn't come back at that point. But when he said that, I felt strange. It made perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto. I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster was the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then, what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. Is this some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's the layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So if you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get the chance soon enough.
Joy.
And we're back. Thank God.
Okay. Thank goodness.
However...
Of course. Yeah. Hey.
I think it could be because of the whole screen sharing thing.
No, I don't think that's the case. I was screen sharing it the entire time.
And it didn't any hiccups like this until now.
Yep.
Well, crap, Ascots.
I'm not moving until it actually stays like this. Anyway, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then who did kill her?
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words...
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? there was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... during the night?
I
can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. Oh, that's not edgy at all. Hey, Len. Welcome back.
Where are we?
I'm the trash man.
You
I
already
garbage
saw
and I
that.
throw it all over the ring.
Did you already do the bad ending?
He didn't.
Coward.
He wanted to focus on the happy shit and not deal with the bullshit. Just wants to get this game over with.
Yep.
I mean, hey. If you never want to touch Danganronpa ever again, you don't have to. But subscribers at home, just remember, once he hits 100 followers, or
100
subscribers,
subs.
or whatever it
100
is, yeah, 100 subs, he's doing it. So, you know.
100 subs on Twitch. Let's go.
But first, we gotta do the Pokemon Smashing Pass.
Oh God, no! That's gonna be a thing.
So is it just going to be the final forms, or what's up with that?
Well, considering what I've learned, evolution does not mean age. But I'm still
So it
probably
is
gonna pass
every
the
individual form.
I'm still gonna pass the baby forms, though, probably.
Good.
I mean, fair. I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption. All of the flying types are probably Smash.
Ma, what's that special?
Shout out to you, Len, and shout out to Shoka.
Wait, Shoka's in the chat?
Yep. Yeah, she played the Ma always said I was special.
Perfect timing, Shoka.
Well,
Perfect.
I have to go pick up my mom from the Super Bowl party.
Okay.
So I will be back
Oh, hey, Shoka.
later. Because I was...
What was this about me?
Hmm?
I
You-
called Steve
you-
a bird fucker, and then...
You played the sound redeem right after.
Perfect timing.
Well, yes, like I said, I have to go pick up my mom, so I'll be
Alright.
back.
See you. I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases, just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down at the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran into your room and saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the master assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And the murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind, in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if it's true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So, what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. a little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair.
Bum, bum, bum.
So there's two of them? Indeed. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about
That's right.
what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. Who's that? Whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
A despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're...
Indeed.
Make no mistake. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through all this.
I'm going dip.
Okay, see ya, Shulka.
Okay.
Run while you still can.
That is the ultimate despair. That is our real enemy. Thank God. To be continued, not the...
Rocket.
That rocket looked way too phallic.
Oh, yeah, it does. But hey, Chapter 5 is over, and all there is left is Chapter 6.
With that said, I'm just gonna do that. Get me the hell out of here. At least for now.
But don't worry, if I remember correctly, when Chapter 6 gets started, you immediately just start focusing on just like gathering evidence after talking to everybody.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, they immediately just say, okay, you know what? Fuck it. You guys want to figure out like the whole thing about the school? Then bet. Let's fucking do it. And then pretty much Monokuma immediately unlocks all the floors. You talk to the guys. They pretty much just apologize to you, even though personally for me, when I learned about this, I was still fucking steam about them for voting for me. But
Jesus Christ, there are people still streaming this game.
oh yeah, I think Crimson Glow is still playing Danganronpa 2. Although again, I think she might have been done already because I saw her going through, I think, the 5th chapter in number 2.
That being said, it's time for a very belated roll for raid.
Okay, how many do we got for the dice?
Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. So, I'm going to find a... I'm gonna find... Okay, there we go. I just pulled a D8 from my, sack.
Where all the dice are stored.
Indeed. It even has skulls on it.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like a massive dice bag of holding. I have a rainbow. I have it organized in a rainbow.
Nice.
Actually, let's shove you right there. I'm gonna try rolling with I'm gonna try rolling with my bullet. Please don't ask why. Okay, an 8. I can't win. So I'm just gonna say, for the hell of it, fuck the roll. I do what I want.
Free balling.
Yep. Anyway, give these guys some love, and well, we're not gonna be doing this upcoming weekend, because this next coming weekend, it's gonna be all Homestuck related. Besides, we have an entire game to finish.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait,
We only have 3 left.
Yeah, you're getting close to finishing up.
Hive Swap.
Yeah, Hive Swap.
Specifically the friend sim. But anyway, later, y'all.
Peace.